All right, guys, so today I'm with Bryson Gray and Shekinah. Start with your ages, and what got you guys into politics?
31.
24.
Me, bro, what got me into politics was Obama being so trash. I was already into the social conservatism. I mean, not with that name, but I believed in the Bible. And when you see how that relates to politics and the news and what the Supreme Court did in 2015 and what Obama started pushing in his second term, that's what got me into politics.
And what about you?
Actually, the 2016 election and my first time being able to vote was probably the biggest thing, and coming out as a Trump supporter.
So I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say about this one. In your opinion, what is the biggest issue facing America today?
Godlessness. Because obviously, bro, when you look at culture, people complain about the LGBT stuff being pushed in schools. How did we get here? It wasn't getting pushed in schools when I was in school. How did we get here? It's called a slippery slope. The more godlessness a culture get, the worse it's going to get. But a lot of people now, even secular people, are complaining because the godlessness is going too far for them. But they don't understand that the reason it got this far is because they accepted the thing that happened in the beginning. You give an inch, they take a mile. It's real life. It's proven now. Now we have people don't know what bathroom to go into. People are called Z-Zerv, things of that nature. And it's all because of godlessness. You got people like Cardi B, all of these female rappers talk about their vagina every rap song. You know what I'm saying? Godlessness. You got all this stuff is because of godlessness, bro. So we have to turn back to God.
I think feminism is probably one of the biggest issues facing this country, and I think it's because when you deviate from the natural order and the roles that men and women play, it's hard for society to actually function correctly because everything in society has an order, and when there's an order, society functions well. And so when we have women that don't want to play their role and men that don't want to play their role, society is naturally going to get out of order, and we get to where we are now.
When I asked this question, I was expecting to hear a lot of people say free speech, but the number one answer was immigration. What do you guys think about immigration, and do you think that it is a very large issue?
It is a big issue economically, housing market, things of that nature, but it's not nowhere near the number one thing ruining this country. You know what I'm saying? We've had immigration for a while. Immigration is terrible for a country because every single country has borders. Every single country has immigration laws. We're the only people that they're calling for us to have open borders.
I definitely think it is a serious issue that a lot of people are looking past for sure. I don't know if it's the absolute biggest issue, but it's definitely a huge issue that we're facing for sure.
It's time for the fun question. Now, I want you to be honest with this. Do you have any unpopular opinions that would even be seen as controversial for Republicans?
Easy. Elon Musk is trash, the most overrated human being alive. He's an agnostic or atheist, transhumanist liberal who raises his children to be gender neutral, and conservatives are parading him around like he's some type of messiah. He has banned more people than he has let back on Twitter. The second thing is, for new Republicans, marriage between one man and one woman and anything else is not even marriage. That's like them two people are partners in crime because that should be illegal. I can go all day, you know me.
I mean, by definition, marriage is between a man and a woman.
Well, not anymore because of the Respect for Marriage Act. They changed the definition of marriage. Well, not God's definition, and all these real Republicans voted for that. But I have a lot of Trump opinion on the vaccine is trash, ferocious. Trump giving speeches to... Never mind.
Your turn.
Definitely marriage is between a man and a woman. I feel like that's becoming controversial, unfortunately, but that's how...
Sadly, it shouldn't be, but today it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And abortion should be illegal. There should be no caveats.
Last question for you guys. Here at Go USA, this is the first ever political credit rating system. They hold politicians accountable, and it's like a ranking system or a credit system the same way movies get credited and ranked and your credit score gets ranked. They want to hold the same type of system with politicians. Do you think that that is a good system that America should consider implementing?
I don't... So sort of, if it's an app, like for people to see, it's like a movie, like Rotten Tomatoes, something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot like Rotten Tomatoes. And for instance, like late trimester abortions, only 10% of the U.S. population agree with, yet almost half the politicians support it. So they're clearly working against the will of the people. Therefore, their opportunity score would be lower.
So I agree in that form, but as far as like actually implementing it to actually affect to affect elections, I don't think so, because I don't believe in mob rule.
I think it can be really beneficial for sure, because I think that people need to actually know who they're voting for and what they're voting for. And so I think that can be a good way to at least show people who has favor over others. So.
All right, well, thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it.